Good morning, Ms. Rodgers. Thank you so much for taking time to be with us this morning to talk about our partnership and some of the results of what happened between that partnership between Holland and Houston A Plus last year. So tell us a little bit about our partnership and what happened last year.
Absolutely. So for the 18-19 school year, we were in a dire situation. We had received an IR rating. It wasn't totally complete because we had a Harvey waiver, but we were IR and we were in the district's high priority needs category. Starting off the school year, we had 4 brand new first year teachers and 2 teachers that were getting ready to start their 3rd year, so 2 years of experience. So low rating and fairly inexperienced teachers. The task at hand that was handed down to us from the principal was basically we have to improve the campus performance. So at the time, we had a 55% passing rate for mathematics, and so we set a goal of increasing that performance rate to 65% passing. That was my responsibility in our whole school improvement plan. And so the way we were going to achieve that growth was through building teacher capacity. So what does that mean? Well, I'm one assistant principal tasked with overseeing the math instruction. I had 1 teacher development specialist to help, but with 6 teachers really in need of intense support and one-on-one coaching, there was no way I could do that by myself. And so we reached out to Houston A Plus Challenge to support us in that work of leveraging the high-frequency TEKs and building instructional capacity, and coaching teachers in the classroom was the major focus. We also had them support us with creating formative assessments because teachers are not necessarily assessment writers, and we wanted them to focus on planning quality lessons and delivering quality instruction the first time. So we did a lot of professional development around backwards planning using the assessments that Houston A Plus crafted for us. We at certain points had the teachers begin to work with them themselves to be able to understand how to align their instruction to what STAR type questions will look like, and be able to better look at what resources they're using to judge them for, are they going to be rigorous enough to put in front of the kids to align to the instruction to get them where they need to be. A lot of practicing instruction at bats or rehearsals that were done before the teachers went live to make sure that it was sounding the way you imagined it to sound and presenting the way it should be presented to students for them to get it the first time. And then data analysis focusing on domain 2. Growth. So we also used the expected growth trackers from Houston A Plus as well. And so those gave teachers and students a way to focus individually on where we are and where we need to go, rather than focusing on a giant leap that may seem impossible to make. So how did that all work? How did it come out? Well, this year, we are out of improvement required status. We went from an F rating to a C rating. Overall, our goal was to improve math scores to 65% approaches. We actually met and exceeded that target. So right now we're at 68% approaches or better. We received 3 campus distinctions, and specifically tied to math, those distinctions were in the areas of comparative growth and closing the achievement gaps.
Thank you so much for giving us your time this morning. I know that the life of an administrator is very busy. So thank you so much again for valuing our partnership, and we look forward to continuing it in the future.
Absolutely, absolutely.